Vida, baby. Don't you know that I love you? Vida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Do, 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 do. I wonder if I should wear an apron.
Really? No. No.
Better?
It is better that.
So, in light of the coronavirus and the stock market plunge, my 401k has taken a hit. To help with that, I thought it might be best to get an alternative source of income. And so naturally I chose to do a blog, because that's what you do in times of extreme emergency. So my first idea, of course, is to make a blog that includes fun and interesting and healthy smoothie recipes. That would be best, and I'm hoping for good product placement, and I can encourage those companies to advertise on my blog. And so to start off, I thought I'd do a test blog, a test video about this just designed for, there's going to be some editing of this video, so I'll hopefully leave out the parts that are me saying and making mistakes and other things that shouldn't go in the final product. But I thought I would start with just a video to friends and family, so I can get an honest reaction from them, what I did right, what I did wrong, am I full of shit? Oh, I can't probably swear once I start to go into actual production. So here's the start, and what I thought I'd do first of all is to show the ingredients that go into this particular recipe. As I go into production, there'll be other recipes. I only know one recipe right now, so this may take a while to really take off. So let's start with our first product placement. Here are the ingredients. First of all, the NutriBullet Magic Bullet Series 900. If you're going to make a smoothie, it's the only way to go. Everything else would be crap compared to this. Organic spinach, soy milk, plain Greek non-fat yogurt, organic blueberries, strawberries, and mango. I gotta believe that somebody screwed up when they named strawberries. Blueberries are blue, strawberries should be red berries, right? There's blackberries, mango is just crazy. Walnuts, organic walnuts, organic dark chocolate. This particular one is 80%. I've used 70%, 72, 77, but never 90. Never 90. We need to add protein, and of course a banana for taste and consistency. I'm not sure what happened here. That does not belong. We get rid of this, we might need it later. So now we're at the point where we can assemble the smoothie. So the first thing we do is get out the baby spinach. I think that might be, it sounds cruel, baby spinach. Why can't they choose older spinach that's, I don't need that. And remember, the proportions are important. That's why I got out this measuring cup. exactly the right amount. It's too much. Lucerne, plain, fat-free Greek yogurt. I don't think it's organic, but it's still vegan. So far, this is a vegan formula. Again, add the proper portions. You don't have to use a rubber spoon like this, but I find it very useful, and I find it. That's all I have. Waste not, want not. Wash it off. It's ready to go for tomorrow. Sticking with the vegan formula, this soy milk is 100% vegan. Wait, my producer says it's almond milk. My producer also says it's got milk in it. I don't care. It's still vegan. Shake it up like I did. I'm not going to shake it again. I get the lid off. Otherwise, it forms little chunks of stuff. It's gross. Add the proper amount. You can tell when you get the proper amount because it comes to about there. Those are the three ingredients from the refrigerator side of the refrigerator. So now we go with the vegan, organic fruit. You could use fresh fruit, but the frozen fruit makes it cold. And you don't want a lukewarm smoothie. Put that in, press it down. And if you see, I've got too much milk in there, so I need to add a little more. You know, one thing I forgot to mention is that you always wash your hands in this time of coronavirus, and it's also a good idea to wash your hands when you're preparing food. I did that before I started so that you wouldn't have to watch me wash my hands. I might do another video on correct hand washing. I'll have to do some research on what that is before I do that video. Speaking of research, I'm probably going to have to research the competition out there, although I'm pretty sure that there's no one else is making videos about smoothies. Proper amount of walnuts always includes a little extra that you can snack on while you're making the smoothie. Anyway, I'm pretty sure no one's making videos of homemade smoothies. You can find videos, for instance, NutriBullet 900 series has a website where there are smoothie recipes. This is the recipe I'm doing for this particular video, mainly because it's the only one I know. So next in the, I need my glasses for this because I want to make sure this is organic and vegan, and this is our source of protein. You need protein. Nothing I've put in so far has very much protein, hardly any at all. So this, if I read the ingredients of this vegan addition, pasture-raised hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptides. I did go to school, got a degree in animal science. I know what bovine stands for. It's cows. This is made from cows, so I guess vegan is off the table now, but it's not meat. Collagen peptides is not meat, so it's still vegetarian. And collagen from a cow, this is cow toenails. Precise measurement. Speaking of research, I also need to research who my target audience is. I thought about the 35 to 50-year-olds that have more money. I thought about millennials. They're a bunch of idiots. So I think my target audience should be boomers. I'm a boomer. I know boomers. I know what they're like. They're pretty much liberal-leaning Democrats who believe in a women's right to choose. They're post-racist, although there's probably some underlying subconscious racism, but they don't mean to be racist. They believe in equality. They do. Don't look at me that way. They like rock and roll. They like the roots music that led to rock and roll, like blues, and they even like bluegrass. They won't admit it, but they do. And they probably don't know about smoothies. They believe in helping to mitigate and reverse climate change. They either drive or wish they had an electric vehicle. So I think it's going to work out really well. Next ingredient, we're back to vegan, organic chocolate. That's another thing millennials believe in, is dark chocolate. My producers sent me a message, and I already knew this because she said it in my ear, that the yogurt is not vegan. I don't care. It's vegan. So the dark chocolate goes in, actually goes in, not on the counter, and it adds a little bit of flavor. Some people will put more dark chocolate in, but this is breakfast. I don't want dessert for breakfast. I put in the proper amount of dark chocolate and break it into small pieces, because in the past, when I didn't break it up, I got big chunks of chocolate, even though the NutriBullet 900 series does a really good job, but that one thing it just seemed to miss, so I break it into pieces, and at this point it's too small for me to break, so I get a snack and we're ready to go. Just want to make sure I got all my ingredients in. One that's left is banana. Need a little help getting it started, so we'll put this back for later. The banana adds really great texture and taste. If you ever run out of bananas, like I know we do from time to time, I hate the strings. I don't like the taste, so if I'm out of bananas, I basically don't make the smoothie. Now at this point, you may think that I've overfilled the NutriBullet 900 series container, but I have not. I put the lid on, being careful, reading the instructions here. Do not touch the sharp edges, especially the ones down below. Those are the really sharp ones. It's important to orient the blades properly so that you get the proper compression. Screw it on. An important step is to shake it. Otherwise, what happens is those blades just spin at the bottom and nothing happens, and it makes an awful noise. It's very irritating to those around you. And now we're ready. So, for those of you with sensitive hearing, you may want to turn off your hearing aid. At this point, there's a pretty loud noise. A lot of times, not this time, but I'm going to demonstrate it anyway, not everything blends at the same time, so more shaking might be required. And sometimes you've got to just kind of... As you can see, it's blended nicely. Pro tip, turn it over while you're putting away your NutriBullet 900 series. The smoothie is draining off of those super sharp blades. And at this point, take these super sharp blades off, drain a little bit in there, and I do have excellent consistency. I was a little worried about the amount of almond milk. For those of you in California, you may call it almond milk. I won't go into that story. Rinse that off, otherwise it starts to dry out and gets hard as a rock. And now we're ready to consume it. Perfect consistency. I don't like it too thick or too thin. And the color, for those of you who have ever changed a baby diaper, you'll recognize this color. And you can adjust it. You can put more blueberries in or more mangoes in to have a color that suits the palette of your morning routine. And that is how you make a delicious smoothie. I'm hoping that you'll send me your comments and suggestions. I will gladly listen to any of your suggestions for improvement. I'd much rather hear suggestions about how great it was. I have a thin skin, so you may want to keep that in mind as you're making suggestions. In fact, if you have suggestions for improvement, maybe just keep them to yourself. And that's all, and I'm going to drink that smoothie, but I'm still kind of looking at that Jack Daniels. Thanks, and I hope that you'll support my blog. Click here to subscribe, and look for me coming out with many more recipes sometime. I hope this worked. Oh my God.
Does that work?
Yeah, I think so. Oh shoot, is that still running?